We're going live! Woo! We've definitely not been harassing Alec with puns on the countdown.
Fine.
No, none at all.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm only gonna add a random D6 of damage at some point throughout the game. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Shattered Shard. Hope you're having a lovely day. Which one of my lovely players would like to give a pun-free recap of the last session?
I'm out.
Wait, I don't like that modifier.
Or
You know
whatever. Go for it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
So, where we started with our intrepid adventurers, we were in Samriel's pocket dimension, a garden haven, a Garden of Eden, if you will. At a very low point, Samriel and my character Alisand had just been basically excommunicated from the library, which is our safe haven, being accused, wrongfully so, of attacking the Archmage. And so our goal was to escape, and try to escape unseen, which we did, until we got outside and loitered about the wanted board where our pictures have been plastered up, to which we were rudely, I will say, introduced to Relentless, the most horrific bounty hunter that walks the Isles. And in classic fashion, instead of running post-haste, we engaged. And so, quickly realizing that this was a horrific idea, we were able to barely escape with our lives, met up and decided that we cannot even, not only escaping the library, we cannot stay on this island, for this bounty hunter has now got our scent and will stop at nothing to find us. So we decided as a group that we have to continue to find the shards to try to thwart the Archmage Elowen's plans, and get the shards before him. And so we deftly, thanks to Cerix, booked passage on a ship to sail to the farthest isle in the archipelago. And I believe that is where we left off, on the boat.
It is. The group of you and make sure to mark yourself inspiration for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And there were no puns, so it was all good. So
I was instructed.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome.
But a fun thing for chat, any puns that y'all make, it's just a d6 of damage they'll take at some point. So, the group of you... What was that?
I love that modifier for tonight.
Yeah.
Just send it all my way. I'll take it. I'll take the run.
The group of you have been sailing on the ship now. It's been about, I'd say about a day. Like, you guys had a night's rest. You woke up feeling a little bit stronger, a little bit healthier. And the day is yours. You know you have about 2 days more of a journey on the boat to get across the ocean, as basically every ship needs to go around the whirlpool in the middle. So what would you all like to do in the morning? The captain and his doubles are milling about.
I know.
Enjoy the salt air, having never been out here.
Right, yeah.
Groth's pacing around, like, impatiently, just on the deck. If he sees any of the doubles struggling to carry something, just to give him something to do, he'll just yank it out of their arms and just carry it himself.
All right.
Doesn't even say anything. Just he doesn't even know where he's going. He just looks at the direction the guy he was going and just puts it at the other end or in the direction he was going.
All right. Well, thanks. I guess I gotta move it now the whole other length of the ship. Thanks. Like this little like short version of the captain walks up and picks up the barrel once again to move it back where it's supposed to be. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna be fishing off the back of the ship.
You're gonna be fishing.
Yeah.
Make me a nature check.
Nature. Okay.
See how good your fishing skills are.
Should be pretty good.
Nature or
terrible.
survival.
7.
You're not catching anything all day.
Nope.
You've been out here for hours. And nothing is biting. Okay. What about the rest of you? Lianuwen, Cerix?
Cerix, you go first.
Okay. Cerix is probably having a little wander around. He might be kind of just trying to chat to some of the doppelgangers.
Okay.
But probably if he sees Groth at a loose end, just causing trouble by trying to help, he'll head over to Groth and he'll be like, "Hey mate, how's it going?"
I can't stand being on ships. There's nothing to kill out here.
You're not thinking creatively enough.
What do
There's
you
always
mean?
something. You gotta think big, you know. You sail long enough, you look over the side. There'll be something swimming about. I tell you, and some of them are big. Just see a whale passing underneath, or sea monster, something like that. Seagull up above, see if you can hit it with an axe. There's always something.
Think you're onto something there, spooky. All right. And Groth is going to. Is there a crow's nest?
Yes, there's a crow's nest.
Oh
He's
no.
going to climb up to the top of the crow's nest and keep an eye out for anything killable.
Make me a perception check.
Shake my head at Groth.
Yeah. He angrily climbs up. He clenches too hard on some of the rungs, snapping some of them on the way up, just rage climbing.
There was a ladder. All right.
15 total.
15 total.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to Groth. Lianuwen, what are you getting up to?
I'm just gonna lean on the side of the side of the railing and people watch, I think.
Okay. I think Alisand, you are also on the deck, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
People watch with me, friend.
Mm-hmm. As I look over and my face is green.
Do they make you that sick?
Does it always move this much?
The waves do wave.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I'd rather not. But yeah. I'm 17.
17.
That's
You
not bad.
you kind of have the little where you can feel it and then it goes back down, so you just gotta sit with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening to you, but you can tell I'm actively focusing on something very important. Oh. Yeah, keep talking. Tell me things.
The floor is made out of wood.
That's good.
We have shoes.
Yes.
You can choose not to have shoes, but I wouldn't suggest it with the wood. I'm just gonna keep naming things.
And I keep nodding, comforted in the fact that she's keeping my mind off of the other thing.
With abstract.
Yeah.
She's just
At this
narrating
point-
in the blandest terms what she sees.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. This patented nonsense is keeping me from having an incident.
Can I see this and kind of wander over?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Cerix is, sort of patter his way over. You see that Cerix has fully opted for not shoes. So, well, personally, I find that the deck can get a little bit slippery. It's best, like, a lot of boots just aren't made for this kind of work. So I'd probably ditch them. So, you never been off island before, eh, old man?
No, I've had no reason.
Not even in search of knowledge?
All the knowledge. All the knowledge I've ever needed has been at the Arcanum.
How do you know
That
that's
might
all
have
the
given you a
knowledge
fairly
you
close beat.
need if you've not been anywhere else?
Yeah, that.
That, my friend, is a good point. And I'm excited to see where this takes us. I have to go below deck. And I excuse myself quickly.
Better when
getting-
you stare at the horizon.
Yeah,
getting-
as you see me lift my robes, like,
your heaving is giving me sympathy nausea.
What about
Uh,
you, Lee?
What
You
was that?
explored much before?
I've been here
You've been-
or there. Mostly here, but sometimes there.
Is there anywhere you want to go?
Away from evil robots. That wasn't a trajectory before, but it's quite the motivator now.
Oh, come on. The evil robot's gonna only be in one place at a time. We could go.
Now, do we
anywhere.
know that? Can you guarantee me that, Cerix?
I reckon we got 50% odds on that.
I don't like those odds. I'm not a gambling woman, but I don't like those odds. How about
probably
you?
worth
You
it now.
seem to be quite used to the sea voyages.
It's just, you got the land under your feet. You're stuck. That's where you are. But get out on the water, horizon as far as the eye can see in every direction. You can do what you like. You can go where you like. You can be who you like. It's freeing.
I need to introduce you to walking. You don't have to stay right with that patch of land you landed. You can move and project yourself. It's like a boat, but with your feet.
Is it
Yeah.
now?
It's quite the new fad. All the kids are doing it nowadays.
I tried the walking thing. I walked myself right into a bar where I walked myself into a fight with a bunch of ghosts, and then walked all the way to a library where I got in another fight with a headmaster, and then walked out of there and walked into a robot. So, happy
That's
to say
fair. You make a good point against the walking. You're selling me on this boat life.
Just gotta hope robots can't swim, eh?
Yeah, or walk underwater. Or on water. They could walk on water. We don't know. I don't have much experience with robots.
On water
Ser-
sounds more dangerous.
Hmm.
Cerix watched the end card of last episode.
yeah.
While this conversation is happening, Groth, can you roll me a D100?
Oh, I would love to. 44.
44. Okay. So what you see, Groth, is you see as you're like looking around, looking for something to kill, seagulls just constantly out of your reach. You're not able to get at them. But you see a large, basically like fog that you basically are that the ship is heading towards. It's beginning to kind of come in and roll in a little bit.
Can I see anything in the fog, or is it just like thick? Are we talking like pea soup thick?
Thick.
Thick.
It's pretty thick. It's like pea soup thick.
It's like, is that like 3 C's thick fog?
Yeah, with a Q.
With
Oh.
with a Q.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The boat's just gonna stop when it hits.
It's that wall again in a video game where it's like you're not ready for this.
We've hit the boundary.
We're sailing into a Dark Souls boss. Fog.
Yep. But the fog begins to kind of roll in over the ship, and you all notice it now. As Groth was the first one to notice it since they were in the crow's nest, but the fog begins to roll over the ship.
Don't know if you'll notice, but we got fog. I just... Does anything smell
Make me an investigation check based on smell.
Anything smell fishy?
Ah!
That's 1d6. I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Oh,
I'm writing it
Alec,
down.
Alec, stop punishing us.
That's 2d6. That's 2d6.
I feel a collage coming of all these
Yeah.
just mounting up.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I changed my spells.
Investigation based on smell.
Smell.
All
Yes,
right.
based on smell.
3.
You smell the ocean waves and it's just you don't smell anything strange.
Ugh. The sawdust got stuck in my schnoz.
What is everybody else doing as this fog rolls in?
I'm gonna stop fishing and start just wrapping my cloak around myself as I walk to the head of the ship.
Okay. And I believe that's where Cerix and Lianuwen were, while Alisand went down below
Right.
to deal with what they're dealing with.
Yeah, to do something.
So Samriel, you join Lianuwen and Cerix at the front of the boat.
Mhm.
As the fog starts to roll in, I just want to look towards Valen Blackthorn, the captain, and just see how he looks. Just get a mood for the ship as they go into the fog. Is this something he's expecting, or
Make me an insight check.
okay? Whee! Oh, amazing! It's a 2 and a 0. Where are we? There.
That. So,
Oh,
nat 20?
Nat 20! Woo!
Hey!
So when you look at
Barely
him, he like on the outside he looks like he's playing it super cool. Like he's got like one hand on the wheel, you know, he's got a nail in the other hand. He's just like he knows that he knows that you're watching him. And so he's like trying to be like super cool, calm and collected, but you just see like one bead of sweat just kind of going down the side of his face as you're sailing into the fog. It's clear that he's not thrilled about this. Maybe like he's just not very excited about rolling into this fog, and perhaps not as confident of a captain as he's portraying.
Old timer, you should be as cool as the captain is.
Yeah.
What?
You
They're on two opposite ends of the ship.
We're cool, calm, and collected. Don't worry, it's just fog, guys.
What?
Don't worry, it's just fog. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Cool. Just fog.
Is there anything you need a hand there with, Captain?
Nope, no, we just got to keep heading that way.
Okay.
Yep, no worries. And at this point, the ship is now completely surrounded by this fog. And it's like it's like you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Thick fog. Just watch the rails. Don't fall over. And if everybody could make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh.
Special.
I'm awful at these.
16.
16, okay. Why are you laughing? A 4? Who rolled the 12?
4, but I got a 3.
Oh my gosh!
Who rolled the 12?
Me.
Okay.
And
And
I rolled an
Alisand?
11.
There's
11?
no way I was the most wise in this shit.
You were the most wise. In this moment, you were the most wise.
I'm swan diving off of
The fog's so thick it catches you. No.
like a little basket.
I'm a little bit thicker than this fog. It needs an additional cue at least.
Cerix.
Oh no, the music changed.
Cerix scared of.
Couple of
You
things.
can DM it to me if you want, and I can interpret it.
Okay, cool.
Why don't
I'll,
everybody DM me what your character's
send
scared
you a
of?
message.
Okay.
DM me what your character is scared of. And I'll go from there. As the fog rolls in and you're all kind of looking around, you just begin to hear sounds. And I will describe what each of those sounds sound like to each of you.
Does this have to be a thing we're scared of, or can it be more of like a situation?
Could be that, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. Whatever your character is afraid of.
Well, this will be easy.
Yeah, I think I can guess what Groth's is.
Okay.
I gave you two. You can pick from whichever. Knowing you might mix them together.
Quick, everyone send Alec that we're just afraid of high prices. Move along.
I'm
dollar
really.
menu's now $1.50. No!
I'm afraid of copious amounts of cash. I just can't help it. Anytime I see
Same.
so much
You
money,
should
I
all
just
donate a ton of money to this stream right now. It's scare Rachael.
Yeah.
I'm updating mine, Alex. Sorry, I just saw something
You're good.
better.
Yeah, you could.
I am terrified of all the answers to all the questions that we've been asking as characters up till now.
So Groth, as you're up in the crow's nest and you begin to kind of like look around, you know, like into this fog, you hear this cracking sound come from your back.
I reach behind me.
What do you grab?
It's only one thing that's wooden on my back right now.
Mm-hmm.
I reach and grab for Tara.
You grab for Tara, and you pull her out in front of you, and you see that little chip begins to spider and begins to crack more and more and more and more and more.
Oh, no, 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 no. Help! I leap down from the top of the crow's nest to get down as quick as I can.
Make me an athletics check, please.
You jump down into the fog with a sharp weapon, and you can't. You scare me, Groth.
You said acrobatics or athletics? Sorry,
Athletics. Athletics. See how well you stick or don't stick this landing.
25.
Oh,
25.
shit.
You're able to like tuck and roll. Your body's full of adrenaline. You tuck and roll, and you find yourself in the middle of this fog.
Hold timer! I can't. Jeez.
What?
Help! Please!
Do I hear him down below decks?
You hear Groth, and as Groth is screaming for help, Alisand, you turn to look, and you see basically the books that you would have brought with you, and there's this little red-skinned thing on it with little pointy horns and little wings, and you see it just flick a finger with fire coming from its finger.
No, 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 no! You hear me yelling.
What do you do?
The only thing I can do, I cast, Muris Aquae, and I do Wall of Water through the boat to put the fire out.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Can we get an F for the boat?
And Groth is screaming. Alisand is screaming. We're going to cut over to Samriel. Samriel, you're standing there with Lianuwen and Cerix really close to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to say, like, oh, Groth is screaming, or Alisand is screaming, but you can't remember their names. You can't remember anything.
Wait.
What's your name?
Who are you? Who am I? Wait, this can't be. My memory's failing me. This can't be happening. All this knowledge lost. No. No. I just drop to my knees and grab my head and start mumbling to myself.
Okay. Lianuwen,
Mm-hmm.
as this person is crying in front of you and freaking out in front of you, you hear Groth and Alisand yelling in the fog, and you're like looking around for them, and you look, and there's just a bit of like clear in the fog, and you see a village, and you know that village, you know that town, and it's in flame. It's not a far swim.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Make it all.
Okay. Cerix, you see Lianuwen jump off the boat into the water.
Great. Yeah, boat buddies for life.
Boat buddies for life. Yes.
And you go to follow Lianuwen, and as you do, you're used to your friends talking all the time, and you realize there's silence in your head.
Wait. You got me. You got my back right, guys. Durin, Rake, Arish, Mila, Ash. Anyone?
There's no answer.
I'm gonna sort of scrabble desperately in my mind for some of the tales that I can remember, and just it was a clear morning in the forest, and Rake of the Woods was gathering his men together to go on a raid against the sheriff. And then he called out to them and said, Come on, somebody! I forgot. He's just gonna jump up, try and follow Lianuwen. He's like, he doesn't know what's happening. There's one certainty. So yeah.
And Groth, you're yelling for the old timer, and a wall of water just careens past you. What do you do?
What do I do? Like,
Yeah.
is it heading my way?
It's heading straight towards you.
I try and panicked. I try and tuck and roll with Tara and my arms out of the way. I don't want her to get hit by anything. Like, is she feels like she's crumbling? I don't know. I don't want that.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another athletics check.
21.
21, you're able to move out of the way as this wall of water just tears past across the deck. You see it's like ripping up parts of the deck and parts of the ship as it rips through.
I don't know if Groth would have the wherewithal right now to do anything about that with what's going on.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another wisdom saving throw.
I got you, you little firebug.
12.
12. You don't have the wherewithal right now.
No.
You're staring down at your axe, which is just beginning to crack piece by piece.
Please,
Piece
no,
by piece
no.
by piece by piece by piece.
Please stop. I'm trying anything. Like, I'm just like, whatever I can. I don't have much, but I'm just trying to like, just like hold her together. Stuff. I feel like even grabbing the blade and having like cut into my hand as I'm trying to hold her together as best I can. As I'm just like, he's just like paralyzed by this.
Okay. Alisand. So you unleash this wall of water. You hear it ripping up parts of the boat. The books go flying everywhere as they get soaked by the water, and the fire method vanishes. And then you just feel a poke on your shoulder as you hear this like, and it like begins to go over to more like you're suddenly in the library, and you see it begin to set bookshelf after bookshelf on fire.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh no! Oh no! I saw the hand movements. No.
Oh,
We're all
All
good round.
all right.
Hey, 2 of us are already in the ocean. I don't want to say we're trendsetters. I just say.
Oh, no, you don't. Pythonism full mine! And I witch bolt at it.
The lightning cracks into the corner of the ship. The method into fire. And you see the fire now just begins to spread across the books
Oh,
as it explodes.
no!
Make me another wisdom saving throw.
All right, so I'm going to ask you something weird here.
Yeah, please.
Am I so out of sorts that I wouldn't know to use my portent?
I wouldn't think so, but I would leave that to you as a character choice.
I'm going to say no, he wouldn't have the cognizance to do it.
Okay.
So, all right. Hold tight. Uh, 10. It's getting worse.
And
Oh no.
the fire continues to spread across the library. Book after book after book is burning.
Oh no! Oh, that little beast! Muras Aquae! And I wall of water again to the books. The only thing I have that
That's
will
fine.
put it out.
That's fine. Then we're gonna jump to Samriel. Samriel, you are clutching your head. You can't remember your name, who you are, where you are, why you are. You have no memory of anything. What do you do?
Where even am I? So I stand up and start trying to look around. And, what is it, fog? And I'm just like fumbling through the fog on the deck, just trying to work out where I am. I'll try to find anyone who can give me any information.
You fumble and you find a short man, huddled over an axe, saying no, 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 no to this axe. You find this short man in front of you, crying over an axe.
You then? Are you all right? I'm sorry. I'm a little out of sorts. I can't seem to remember who I am or where I am.
Don't touch her!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you further. Are you all right?
He silently turns back and he's like, he's got blood on his hands now as he's like trying to like hold the blade together.
You seem to have damaged your weapon. How did that happen?
He's not answering. He's just like,
Samriel, you see the axe from your perspective is perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. What is the problem with the axe? Why are your hands bleeding?
was it her? Oh no, no, no.
It
Make it
doesn't-
stop.
Make what stop? It seems to be perfectly fine. That
Groth?
seems like a strong blade.
Make another wisdom save, but at advantage this time.
That's dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As this person, as Samriel, you know it's Samriel, says, you know, like, your blade's fine. You look down and you see Terra is fine. She didn't spider crack. She didn't break. She didn't, like, start to snap apart. Like, she's perfectly fine. She still has that chip from where you hit Relentless, but that blade is fine.
Fuck.
I just look up. How much damage did I take from clutching like the axe
I would say
blade?
4.
4
4.
points. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on? Hi, elf. Fuck's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Can you tell me what's going on? I have no memory. I
start
don't even know why I'm here. Oh, where here is?
Oh fuck. I start looking around. Do I? What's the captain doing in this situation?
So, do you want to go try to look through the fog for him?
Like how far can I see around me right now? Oh damn!
Right in front of your face, like this.
Gotcha. I just say, what? Something's fucking with us. I just look at, it's like, are you just like kind of panicking right now, Samriel? Just
Yeah,
like,
just looking around, trying to just find anything that might give me any kind of information as to what's going on, since you don't seem to be helping.
Hey! Hey! Elf! Snap out of it! I'm gonna slap him in the face.
Me?
Oh no.
That's gonna hurt.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save at advantage, Samriel.
He's hitting you with a whole side of ribs, basically.
Right. 19.
19. So that slap hurts. Your jaw's gonna feel it tomorrow. Your face is gonna feel it tomorrow. But as it slaps, thousands or hundreds of years of knowledge just comes flowing back to you as you remember who you are, where you are, why you're here, and you are then with Groth.
Right.
You've also got Groth blood smeared all over that side of your face.
Yes.
Oh yeah. How much? All right.
Take two bludgeoning damage.
2 damage.
You felt one of your teeth definitely crack.
Oh. Okay.
Just healing word.
Thank you, my friend. I felt like I was in a nightmare. Do you have any idea what's going on?
No fucking clue. I take Tara out and I start like, we gotta find the others. I start stalking around the ship looking for people.
You both hear another crash come from down below. And then you both hear a very loud groaning noise.
That does not sound good. Should we investigate?
Like a wood groaning noise?
Like a wood groaning noise.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were being attacked by
Boat's
zombies.
going down.
all of a sudden.
Boat's going down.
Water zombies. It's like
Same Minecraft.
as long as it's not creepers, we should be fine.
Don't give me ideas, man.
I go downstairs. I go down below deck to where I hear the cracking, or where I hear the crashing and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow him.
I'm gonna jump to our friends in the water. So, Lianuwen, you're swimming towards this fire, like this burning village, this burning town, and it keeps getting farther and farther away from you. Like you've been swimming for at least 5 minutes, and it feels like you've gotten no closer. What do you do?
Do I hear Cerix in the water behind me?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Please percept. That's a dirty 20.
You do hear like splashing coming from behind you.
I guess.
As Cerix is swimming after you.
And I'll see it's Cerix, or I just hear the splashing?
You can see a shape because of the fog, like floating over the water, but it looks like Cerix.
Who's there?
Lee, it's me. It's Cerix.
Boat buddy?
Yeah.
Listen, we gotta get to the flames, okay? We gotta put the flames out, please!
What flames?
They're getting farther away, Cerix!
Who's getting further? Everyone's what's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna swim back to Cerix so I can drag him towards the flames. That very clearly they're flames that I know he can't see.
So you swim over to Cerix, and you go, the flames, and you go to look back. Make me another wisdom saving throw. But make it at an advantage this time.
Okay. Oh, thank God, because that was a 12. Watch it be worse. 17.
Hey.
A 17. You look back, and it's just fog.
What? But there was flames, and the town. I don't understand.
What town? We're in the middle of the sea.
But it was right there. Let's get back on the boat. How do we get back on the boat? It just boats away.
Oh, that boat be boating.
So the two
I'm
of
just
you-
saying the land would never do this.
The two of you are floating in the ocean. Can you make me survival checks?
Oh no.
23.
Oh. Yeah, that's a 2.
So, Lianuwen, you notice it first. The boat is nowhere to be found. And then the other thing is you felt something brush past your leg.
Oh, God. Cerix? Any clue where the boat went? 'Cause it's not boatable anymore.
It was. Sorry, it's so quiet.
It's good. We're gonna think and swim together, okay? And I'm just gonna, like, drag him a little bit, and we're gonna head towards where I think the island was. Because, I mean, it's better than nothing.
Okay. All right. So you begin to swim towards where you thought the island was. Cerix, make me another wisdom save.
Okay.
But unfortunately,
Yeah,
not advantage.
7.
Sorry. 7? It's still so quiet.
All right, I guess we're swimming.
All right. Two of you swim off into the fog.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna cut back to the boat. And the two of you come downstairs, and you see a lightning-scorched wall. You see a water wall cut through the back of the boat as Alisand's just down there. Looks like he's trying to put something out that's not on fire.
Yet. Old timer, stop! And I'm gonna grab I'm gonna run up behind him and kind of put him in like a lock.
Okay.
I kind of have to reach up. I kick him in the back of his knees so I can reach him.
My legs are gonna fly off.
Gently, just a little behind, the little. I'm not gonna kick your knees off.
Yeah.
So you are currently being grappled by Groth, Alisand.
Yeah.
It's not. Whatever you're seeing, it's not real.
Of course it is. And I start queuing up something else.
Make me another wisdom save at advantage.
Oh, there we go. 19.
19. You, as, Groth is, trying to keep you from doing something else, your vision of the library fades. And now you see what the rest of the group sees. This water wall that you had has sliced through the back of the ship. And you see water beginning to pool into the ship, and you see the ship is beginning to list.
What have I done? What have I done?
Welcome back, my friend. I'm afraid whatever it is has played us all for fools. We must find some way off this ship and find the rest of our crew.
Wait, hold on. Where's the water leaking in? Is it a huge hole or?
I mean, it's basically like a floor-to-ceiling hole. Basically, because the water wall sliced through it.
I let him go at this point. Now that he's come to his senses, I let him go.
Yep.
I go up to it and I, glacius radium, and I start ray of frosting to try to freeze the water into the crack.
Solid. Yeah, it begins to work. It's gonna take you a few minutes, but it begins to work.
No, I will. I'm basically welding a ship with ice.
Right. Welding the ship, and it's not gonna be a permanent solution, but it will help stop the ship from sinking for now.
Yeah.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye, and gonna send it out to try and find everyone else.
Okay. Arcane Eye. I'm just looking at what it exactly does. It creates. How far can it move?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go back on the deck before you do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you head up on the deck and you begin to put the eye, circling around, and a pit in your stomach kind of forms as you don't see Lianuwen and Cerix anywhere.
I can't find them. I don't know where they are. Maybe they abandoned ship.
Mm,
Can I see any of the crew?
So you see the crew, everybody but the captain are passed out.
Right.
And you see the captain is just holding the wheel, staring straight forward.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to him and put my hand on his shoulder and say, Captain, did you see where our companions went? What's happening here?
I have to get us out of the storm. I have to get it out of the storm. And he's just continuing to like look like he thinks he's driving the ship through a storm.
Right.
As he's like hard pulling the ship to the left, hard pulling the ship to the right. I know it's port and starboard, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
how dare you?
So
You
since it's
just made
since,
every sailor unsubscribe from Rachel's channel.
so since it worked for me, I was like, forgive me. So, and then I slap him in the face.
All right. I'm gonna have him roll a save at advantage. Hey, 19. So, oh God, whoa, what the? Why is the ship at an angle? Where the fuck? What's happening?
I believe we've all had some kind of hallucination. I'm sorry about the ship. It was unavoidable.
What do you mean? As he clearly the ship is like at an angle, as it is taken on water.
As you were not, we were not within our right minds. I'm afraid there were some consequences. We've also lost 2 of our crew.
What do you mean you've lost 2 of your crew?
I can't see them anywhere.
Okay. He's gonna make an investigation check. He's like looking around and he's like, I don't see them anywhere. When did they jump off the ship?
It was out of sorts. I do not know.
Shit. And we're gonna jump now over to our friends in the water.
Yes.
So the 2 of you are swimming to where you thought you saw the island, right, Lianuwen?
Yeah.
Can the 2 of you make me survival checks again, as you've been swimming for like a solid 10 minutes at this point?
16.
16?
18.
18. You're able to keep pace. You know, the waves are getting a little rough in this fog, but you are continuing to swim, and you're beginning to see a dark shape. Like, basically, like, kind of an outline of a dark shape in front of you, where the direction of the island was.
That could be boat. It could also not be boat.
It's something. It might get us out of the water.
It's fair. It's probably not water, because I haven't seen water take that shape. Swim on, boat buddy? Well, no boat buddy?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Make me another wisdom save, Cerix.
No.
That's a dirty 0.
Oh,
It's so quiet in your head. It is so quiet in your head.
buddy.
And as the 2 of you are swimming towards this dark shape that kind of like looks like the outline of an island, kind of like coming up and out of the water in shadow, you see it go under the water.
What?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That's not supposed to happen.
No. I'm going to go with if that was land, it's pulling a boat and it's getting the fuck away.
Can both of you make me strength saving throws?
Oh no!
I thought I actually have a positive modifier too.
Natural 20, so 24.
Hey!
Oh, that's 16.
16. Both of you feel something wrap around your legs, but you're able to kick your legs out quickly from it, and you don't get pulled under the water. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast... locate animals and plants, maybe? Hold on. Do I have to know what it is, or would that tell me what it is?
I don't know. Let me
Hold
look.
on. Oh, no, okay, I don't think it'd work. I don't think it'd work.
It's 3 feet
Cerix,
below you.
you got an idea?
Yeah, sure. Rake, you got something for this, right? You got something, buddy?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody apparently.
Wow, I'm
Make me that
right
wisdom
here.
save. Wow. Wow. Make me that wisdom save at advantage this time.
Oh, that might do it. That's a 17.
The voice is suddenly like, "Why are you not listening to us?" Like come back like almost like a raucous orchestra in your head. Like, hello.
Oh, God. Yes. Oh, amazing. You're all here. We're in the water. There's something there. It's pulling at us. Any thoughts?
Get out of the water. That's what they say.
Simple solution.
Okay. We need to find a boat. We need to find the boat.
No way. I love your ideas, Cerix, but maybe idea a little harder.
Okay, you're good at like exploring wild stuff. Can you find where people are?
Maybe?
You can make me a survival check again to try to, or you could do perception based on hearing to see if you could hear them talking and yelling.
Okay.
I have
You said
marginally better odds with perception.
you perceive. I'll. What was it? Nature?
Survival.
Survival. 13.
Over the sound of the waves, can't hear anything.
The waves are too. These
The waves are waving.
The waves
Yeah,
are waving.
These are waves.
Waves that are waves.
What about you, Cerix?
Hang on, I've got an idea. I will not have heard anything at all with that. It was single figures. But I'm going to stick my head under the water, where presumably it's less foggy, and open my eyes and see if I can see anything.
So you stick your head under the water and open your eyes, and what greets you is a creature larger than any you've seen before. And the fact that it takes up most of your vision. As you see this thing, it's this large bulbous mass of flesh, tendrils, and teeth beneath you. It's got this deep purple, almost like light pink skin, with a maw that is basically the size of I would say the size of this maw is easily like a football field across.
Jesus Christ!
Of this thing beneath you, with all of these tendrils reaching up towards you.
Okay, I'm assuming I don't also see like the bottom of a ship in the distance.
Well,
like-
do you look?
The monster's nice, but you know.
Do you take your eyes off of the? Do you take your eyes off of the monster?
Yeah, just for a sec. Yeah.
Okay, make me another perception check, but at advantage this time.
That's no. That's a 10.
Oh no! Buddy!
You don't see it. You don't see it.
Okay. I'm gonna pop out the water and be like, that did not help. Let's go that way.
That way it is.
Are you swimming quickly
just
this time?
trust me on this. I would like to go fast.
All right, both of you make me athletics checks.
Can I use my hobgoblin fey gift? So I'm gonna help. So Lianuwen will get advantage on that check, and we both get an extra 10 foot of movement speed, at least for the next turn.
Yeah, go for it.
I got a natural 20 with 21. Let's see if it beats it with advantage.
You trucking like Michael Phelps. You suddenly.
Yeah.
Not quite that good, but it's a 17.
Okay, the two of you are trucking through the water, just swimming. I'm gonna now cut back to the boat. So the captain has basically like stopped the boat from moving to see if because it's been sailing this entire time while they've been swimming around and swimming away. So he stopped the boat, for now, and he's got to stop it anyways because you see the Samriel crew begins to get up and start to shove water off of the boat and begin to do repairs. And the captain goes, "Well, if you're going to look for your friends, now is the time while we fix the boat."
Yeah, I go to the edge and I just shout out, "Oi! Loss! Spooky!"
Can you make me a performance check to see how loud your voice is?
Oh boy. 13.
13. It's decently loud. Then Cerix and Lianuwen, make me perception checks.
Come on, I've got to roll over a 10 at some point.
Oh god,
Okay,
I got a natural 1, so 4.
The sound and constant kind of like brush against your legs, the sound of something behind you and this constant brush of something against your legs, it's got your entire focus on like, I just need to swim forward.
Yeah,
You
that
just
checks
don't
out.
do a damn thing.
I am probably fully screaming as well at this point.
Everyone on the boat, make me perception checks.
Perception. Are there any? I got 24. Are there any cannons on the boat?
Oh yeah, there's 3 on either side. Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna just sort of like look down and shake my head, and like, this is getting us nowhere. And then walk over to one of the cannons and start loading it up, and then call over to one of the crew that's just roused. Help me with this, will you?
What are we shooting?
Nothing. We just need a loud sound.
Okay. And as you're helping, he's helping you with the cannon. With your what it was the rest of y'all's perception checks?
I got a 9.
9.
I'm focused on icing.
Yes. Yeah.
I got 24.
Groth, 24 for you, Groth.
I got an 8.
All right. You hear Samriel. You hear Cerix screaming his head off, maybe like 30 yards off the left side of the ship.
Right.
You hear him screaming. What are you screaming, Cerix?
This is incoherent.
Just screaming.
It's Simlish.
There
But
might
he
be some
begins
like
to help
goblin
you.
swearing in there.
He sets you he helps you set the cannon like basically pointing straight up. And he's like, have you ever lit one of these before, or do you want me to do it?
Please be my guest. I'm gonna step
All right.
step away as he does
And
it.
he lights the cannon, kapoosh, as this cannonball fires straight into the air. And Lianuwen and Cerix, you hear this noise firing above, basically like just behind you to your right, about 30 yards. You hear this loud cracking noise.
So we gotta go back near the monster?
Or the monster.
Oh.
Back is something.
Well, to be fair, based on its size, it should just be below you at all times. So
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Makes a point.
Come on, we need something. We can't stand on the water. Let's go.
But the thing! Alright, let's go.
Both of you make me athletic checks.
Oh no. I feel like we're gonna fail one of these and this thing's gonna grab us. 13.
is anyone here? Sorry, go ahead.
I got a 12.
Woo, we're gonna die!
The two of you are making it, and then you see the boat, and Cerix, Groth, you see them basically like just off the edge of the boat. They're maybe like 10 yards from the boat, and you see them both go boom under the water.
I jump in.
Okay.
It's like, fucking, and I go in, and I got Tara with me, and I'm swimming.
Okay.
I'm
You
I'm
jump into the
rage
water.
swimming.
And you see Cerix and Lianuwen, I'll let you two react now also, is you have something has wrapped around your legs and is pulling you down. And you see Groth has jumped in above you. What do you do?
I would like to bonus action rage.
Okay.
And I would like to take out. You can still use some melee weapons underwater, right?
Yeah.
I would
Why
take
wouldn't
out like
you?
I think I've got a scimitar or something. And I'm gonna take that out as sort of like a short curved blade and just hack at this thing as much as I
Go
can.
ahead and make me an attack. What about you, Lianuwen?
I'm gonna wait till after his attack.
Okay.
Because the attack will stop what I want to do.
That's a 26 to hit.
26? Yeah, that hits the tentacle. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Damage is not great. That will be 4.
4. You hit it once and you're beginning to hack at it, but you haven't hacked it clean through yet. Lianuwen, what do you got?
I'm going to try and pet it. And just pat it and cast Animal Friendship because I'm desperate.
Mm.
You got a friend in me.
It's okay, little monster. It's okay. We can all be friends in the ocean.
Oh, creepy monster. He don't eat me. You got a friend in me.
Okay.
Oh, no. Please tell me I became great friends with this thing.
So as like it gets cut, and it's pulling the two of you down, and you like pet it and you cast Animal Friendship on it, you feel like the tentacle kind of just like stop yanking so hard, and you just hear this like.
Oh, buddy.
Do I see Cerix hitting it or trying to hit it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, no, I know I'm underwater, but no, Moss, no more of the hitting. I just flail my arms. I stop petting for a second to flail my arms at Cerix like that.
Make me an insight check, Cerix.
Okay.
Please insight.
I'm rage swimming, by the way.
20?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can tell that Lianuwen's telling you to stop attacking.
I'm gonna like just hold out the sword, just be like.
And then you see me petting it. You can pet it too.
Groth, make me a perception check.
Oh. Dirty 20.
You see like Lianuwen, like you see they've ceased being pulled down. You saw Lianuwen do something, and now the creature isn't really acting aggressive at all.
I take out my great axe and I start swimming towards.
No!
I see
and then,
it's holding him, and I'm going.
and the tendrils like unfurl from the feet of Lianuwen and Cerix.
I'm gonna swim up to the surface.
Sure.
Do it.
Can I try and intercept Groth on the way? Like get an arm around his arm and try and swing
Make me
him
an
up?
athletics check.
By the way, do I clearly see this thing beneath us at this point?
Oh yeah, it is massive.
Groth just looks down and he's just like,
No.
All the air escapes from him.
he starts swimming towards it.
Cerix, what did you roll?
I only managed a 14 on my athletics.
Groth, make me a contested athletics check.
I am raging, so. Are you raging too right now? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
So would you technically have advantage on that athletics?
I did, and that was
Oh, you
still
did? Oh, no!
Damn.
I cannot roll double figures today, except occasionally, when it's not 20.
Not the best, but that was a that was still a 17.
17. You're able to like push right past Cerix.
Oh no.
And keep swimming downwards. And I'm gonna cut from Groth over to Samriel and Alisand on the ship. Alisand, are you still ice in the boat?
Yes, but can Samriel? I have something on me that he would know about. I'm wondering if he remembers I have it. I'm not sure what you would roll for that.
History?
Make me a history check, I suppose.
21.
What does he remember?
On my left hand, on my ring finger, I have a ring of water walking. But so you would remember it, but I'm down there icing the boat. I'm trying to keep the boat upright.
Right.
So do with that what you will, but you remember that I have it.
So I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and use Booming Voice. and gonna call out, Alisand, I need your ring. Everyone, I'll be with you shortly.
Well, come get it. I'm busy.
So I'm gonna run down and
And I just
come,
hold my hand out as I'm zapping the wall.
I just grab it at a dash and I change my direction instantaneously, run back up, and put the ring on, and do something flashy like Captain Planet style in the air and land on the water and skid, and then start running in that general direction.
So you see Lianuwen and Cerix are floating at the surface, and you two see Samriel just running on the water towards the two of you.
My plan is to still try and go and get Groth back at this point.
Lianuwen, what about you?
So I could see him running towards us?
Yeah, you can see Samriel heading towards the two of you, yeah.
Oh, God. Samriel, do you have anything to fish out Groth? I don't mean to, you seem to be busy with your, like, running on the water and all, and it's very, very cool. Groth is gonna die.
Says you.
I mean, it depends on if I kept the fishing rod on me.
Fishing for
Sure.
Groth.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't worry. If you put
It's
a
floating.
bratwurst, put a bratwurst on the hook. You'll get them immediately.
Right. So, I'm gonna hand. Has Cerix already gone under the water at this point, or is he just looking?
I wasn't fully planning on surfacing, to be honest. If I couldn't drag
Okay.
Groth up with me,
Right.
I was going to try and get like almost dragged down with him. And
Oh, no.
Okay, you can. Yeah, you could. We can retcon that. So you're going back down.
Okay.
On
Then
Groth's
I'll be
wheel.
like, I'll pull the fishing rod from my sling in my back, and just be like, all I have is this. Can you make it work?
I can try, and I'm gonna grab the hook and go back down.
This is the weirdest episode of Deadliest Catch I've ever seen.
Right, yeah.
I'm just like taking a solid stance and preparing myself.
Can I get another contested athletics check from Cerix and Groth, my two
I had a
barbarians?
different plan.
Oh,
this
what's your plan this time, Cerix?
I would like to. This is a stupid plan, but I'm going to do it. I would like to slap Groth or like punch him in the back of the leg just to get his attention.
Okay.
And when I do that, I'm going to use, if it hits, I'm going to use the feature of the spirits that kind of like the kind of like the goad, the taunt mechanic to try and just make him focus on me.
You're gonna taunt Groth into fighting you instead. Okay, go ahead and roll the attack.
Okay. Awesome.
Bold plan, Cotton.
Let's see if it works out for him.
22 to hit.
A 22 to hit. That would hit. Yeah, you punch Groth. What's the damage on that?
No, it's just 3 bludgeoning, which is
So
probably
half to
like
1.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's the taunt mechanic do?
So basically, he's got disadvantage on attacks against anything other than me, and they have resistance. What I would like to do with that is essentially use pull on the spirits in the way that they normally do, but rather than being like an aggressive challenge, it's more of a just like trying to distract him from anything that's not me right now, to get his attention off this creature by whatever means.
You got socked real good in the back of the head, Groth. What do you do?
I turn around like.
And Lianuwen, can you make me a stealth check to see if you can swim behind Groth at this point? Hook him.
18.
Groth, what's your passive perception?
Not that good.
So, Samriel, you feel a tug as Lianuwen has successfully hooked Groth.
Fish on.
All right, so rather than use my strength, I'm just gonna start kind of trying to run in the other direction while we reel it in. Just try to pull him away from the whole situation.
What have I got in the back of my kilt?
Make me just like a let's do a straight like dexterity saving throw to see if you can make it like back to the ship and like pulling Groth along while you reel him in. And then Groth, I'll let you react here, buddy, in just a second.
11.
11. So he's heavy. He's heavy. And like Cerix and Lianuwen, you see Groth just suddenly like, huh? And just begin to get pulled away.
Slowly, like... just like...
What do you do, Groth?
Just looking around. I see the thing. What's the thing down below doing right now?
It's just kind of like just watching.
Buddy.
Hope you find your dad.
Hope you find your dad.
Find your burning village.
It's not attacking. It seems like very docile right now, especially with Lianuwen right there.
I just I look at the other two underwater and just like.
Yes, you're just getting pulled back.
I just crossed my arms and I let it happen. Dejectedly, so just slowly.
I'm gonna wave at my new buddy, and then I'm gonna swim to the top.
It waves back at you. It's your friend for 24 hours. I looked at like how long the spell lasts.
Dude!
It lasts for 24 hours.
I'm gonna wait at the top of the water then. We got a new boat.
Yeah, right.
Samriel, you get back to the boat, and I think Groth, do you like just make him pull you up, or do you pull yourself up? Okay. Make me an athletics check, please, Samriel, when you get back to the boat.
Oh, this isn't going to be good.
I just
11.
It's not pretty. Like Groth, you like 1 inch at a time, like like
I do the cartoon thing where I just go and just like a little fountain of water comes out of my
as you get pulled back up on the boat. Cerix, do you get back on the boat?
Yeah, I'll give this creature a little salute and then get on the boat.
Okay. Lianuwen, what are you doing?
I want to see if I can get the creature up here. I want to become friends with the creature. I don't trust the boat with the giant holes and it's iced over, okay? Not that I am judging your guys' carpentry skill.
Well, you don't know there's a hole in the boat yet.
I'm still going to keep my animal friend, just for my animal friend's sake.
No.
Player-wise, I don't trust them. Character-wise,
are
I'm
you-
keeping my friend.
Are you gesturing towards this thing to come to you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So this thing like begins to come closer and closer and closer, and those of you on the boat, you see the sea just darken underneath the boat.
Oh no.
Like a football field size like darken under the ship as this massive shape begins to kind of surface. And you see this now close to you, Lianuwen. This thing is humongous. It's as big as a castle, essentially, as this like kraken comes up near you.
It's like the end of the abyss when the thing like raised up.
Yeah,
at the end.
I made friends with the kraken. Holy shit.
Yes. And you all begin to see like tentacles peeking out of the water around the boat also, as this thing comes close to Lianuwen.
Hey guys!
Its big bulbous eyes, just like the eye is the size of like a building, just like looking at you, Lianuwen.
I found a friend.
Can we kill it?
No, that's not how you make friends, Groth.
Says you. At this point, if I'm like 3/4 of the way up, I eventually just kind of grab the side of the boat with a mitt and just hoist myself up the rest of the way. Just see Samriel just sweating bullets.
Just sobbed in sweat.
You
Thought you said I wasn't going to catch anything all day.
Deadliest catch.
Catch of the day.
What?
but you're all now on the boat. The boat has somewhat like stabilized a little bit. It's not as pretty as it was before. It wasn't very pretty to begin with, but it's not sinking anymore.
Is that
And
because it's grounded on a kraken?
Yeah, it's pretty much beached on a kraken right now. So as the kraken is just kind of under it, looking at Lianuwen.
I'm gonna look at the kraken real quick, and I'm gonna go and see if it'll put me on its head. My new plan is to sail the kraken.
I thought we did Macarena.
Remember you've got a 2-day journey, and the spell lasts for 24 hours.
That's okay. That's okay.
So the kraken like it squints. The giant eye goes, and like wraps its tentacle around Lianuwen and just like puts it on top of its head.
Yes. Ready to sail, guys.
You've.
All right. Sorry, could you fill me in on what your plan is right now?
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf? Have you ever seen Ranger on the Danger?
I can't breathe. Plan is, you guys take the boat. I'm gonna ride with my friend here. Named him Fluffy.
Yeah, no, I can see why.
So, can you ask Fluffy if we can get the fuck off of it?
Okay. Shit, how do I communicate when I'm on his head?
You can ratatouille it.
Can I?
I don't know. You could like yank on some of the barnacles or the horns. I don't know.
Shoot.
Or you could like hang in front of its face and just like point. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of dangle my hand over its eye and then just point down and then this, like just a little bit. Realize you can't see my camera if I'm pointing at the screen.
And you see the giant eye on this thing turns to look at the boat, and you see tentacles just kind of begin to lift around it, and, like wrap around the ship, and now it's just holding the boat.
I'm just gonna push. I'm gonna go forward with my hand and hope we can just sail together.
So the kraken is now towing the boat as you all begin to move forward once again.
I'm down below. We're underway again. No idea what's out there.
There is
Not a clue.
Titan. A Titan is now directing the boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the others and be like, is there anything we can do to get evidence that this happened? Because I'm gonna tell this story and nobody is gonna believe me.
Blackthorn's like, same. He's like, no one's gonna believe me. They never believe my stories anyways, but this one actually happened. But you are all now safe from the fear fog. You're safe from the kraken and continuing your journey. Is there anything you all would like to do?
I would like to just add, I am the captain now. Okay, we may continue.
If you say that out loud, Cerix will cheerfully just like pluck the hat off of Valen.
Oh, I absolutely say it out loud then.
We should start calling you Lianuwen because you instead of you release the crack. I don't know. It's something about the Kraken.
Somebody finish that joke.
That's all right. That's all right.
Was it? Oh, I wanted more psychic damage.
Okay, I'll add it to the list.
Yay!
We're at 3d6.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's gonna get so bad, you're just gonna get outright killed.
Yeah.
I'm so excited and I just can't hide it.
And so you are continuing to sail now. The Kraken in the lead, basically towing the boat alongside. What are y'all getting up to?
I guess I go below deck and I the ice isn't gonna hold forever, so I guess I just help with like. It gives me something to do since I'm not allowed to kill this thing. So I'll just go ahead and I'll just start, I don't know, hammering boards, whatever, to just kind of hold the ship together. I just allow the captain's doppelgangers to just kind of direct my strength however it's needed.
Yeah, they basically help you direct, like basically where to nail and what to do, and that way, basically the ice once it's melted the ship won't sink again. Also, it's being towed by a kraken, so there's the added benefit of that.
Yeah, so are we in the water? Or are we being held aloft out of the water?
It's kind of like just skimming the water with you guys.
Wish we had like an inner tube. Could like string it behind it and just lazy river this shit.
The tangible veil.
I see them once they put the boards up. I'll stop consistently like ray of frosting. Oh well, good Groth. It's good we're on our way and the boat's not sinking. I'm gonna go read.
Old timer, we should go up deck and get some fresh air.
Oh
no. When the salt air, it does not agree with me at all.
Oh, but it's a beautiful day outside now. We made it right through the fog.
Perhaps later.
Is there a window in his area?
Oh yeah, I got plans.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will actually retire to my room to study and reflect on what happened and how I reacted.
When you get into your room, make me a perception check.
3, because I rolled a 1.
You're exhausted from the day.
Yeah.
You know, it was a stressful day today. You don't notice anything outside your window because you're just focused on trying to figure out what happened.
All this rocking, it's like we're just in a giant cradle.
Yeah.
It's just made me so sleepy.
Yeah. And make me an Arcana check.
Sorry, I hope we go the rest of this and he just doesn't notice it at all.
Yeah, then I'll yes. I can do such. Oh my gosh, 8. I'm all out of sorts.
You're exhausted from doing like Ray of Frost for like a solid 30 minutes and the water walls and everything. You're exhausted.
I will close my book, blow the candle out, and I will nestle in for a long winter's nap.
Take a nap.
Yeah, I go to sleep.
So he's sleeping. Groth is helping out. What are Lianuwen's on top of the Kraken. Cerix and Samriel, anything specific the two of you want to do?
I'm going to very shakily and exhaustedly walk down to the under the deck. I'm going to go knock on Alisand's room, but he's asleep, so I guess there's no answer. And just going to take off his ring and put it by his bedside table and just give him a little pat on his shoulder. And then walk out and find my room and just go meditate.
Okay.
And just rest because I'm freaking exhausted.
All right. Cerix, Lianuwen, anything specific that the two of you want to do?
I'm cracking in.
What's crack-a-lackin' then? That doesn't count.
1d6 of damage for Alex, monster.
No, it takes a d6 off of our docket.
Oh.
Okay, so we're back.
Wait,
we're back down to
no.
2d. We're back down to 2d6 then.
Wait, no. Shit, I can't think of anything right
All
now.
right, Cerix, what are you getting up to?
Just if everyone else has gone below deck, I'm gonna find like a decent vantage point. Try and find like, I don't know, a quill and some paper or like some like charcoal or something.
Yeah.
And do my best to just draw what is happening so that it doesn't completely leave my head eventually.
Make me a performance check.
Okay.
You got this.
It's a 15.
15. It's not your best work, but it's a pretty good representation of like the boat and the tentacles, Lianuwen on top of the Kraken. You know, it's not bad.
I'd have taken a role like that at any point when I was floundering in the water trying to survive.
Same. I was like, oh, we're gonna lose 2 party members today. Great. But yeah, so you're drawing. Okay. And Lianuwen, you are just chilling on the Kraken's head, yeah?
Yeah, at this point I'm talking with him.
All right. What are you talking to him about?
Oh, I'm just in the middle of stories that have no, like, real point, and I'm just kind of venting. So I'm going, and then they say that I took the thing, but clearly I didn't take the thing. I told them that Sephiroth took it, but did they listen to me? No. Can you believe that? Thank you. I knew you'd get me, Fluffy.
So you're ranting to the.
Yeah, I'm just like telling stories, going off about things. I'm now bonding more with Fluffy than probably any of the the party members.
That is fine. Chat. If someone could just draw that conversation, that would make my life.
And eventually you fall asleep on the head of the Kraken, and nothing messes with any of you for the whole evening into the next day. No ships come near you, no pirates, no monsters, nothing, because you are being towed by a Kraken. And so
easy mode. Come
on. I don't know. And I'm gonna have it now. The next morning, I'm gonna have it roll to see if it continues to treat you as friends.
Okay.
After the spell fades.
Can I give it breakfast for advantage?
What are you gonna feed this thing?
I have rations.
Its mouth is the size of a football field.
It's the gesture.
Everyone knows Krakens eat fish and chips.
Another
Like,
D6.
3d6 again.
That was for Groth.
Good grief, this guy stinks!
This guy's birds. The Kraken seems to continue to stay docile, sailing in one direction. So in the morning, what does everybody get up to?
I'm pacing again, but my eyes aren't leaving the Kraken. As I'm just, I just next to Cerix, I'm just like, if we all take it right now, I'm sure we could take it out, right? Come on, it'd be fun.
I reckon if we all leapt on it all at once,
Yeah.
with everything we've got, we might scratch it. Have you seen the size of this thing?
I know. Killing it would be so much fun.
Even if it sat there and let you kill it, it will be a mining project to get to any vital organs.
I'm willing to give it a try.
Just
I really wanna.
Is this not cool enough? We are being carried across the ocean by a creature that is legendary in its horrifyingness. How is that not cooler than killing something?
I just kind of holding Tara, and I brush my hand down her haft across all the faces that are carved into her, and I just think about what happened yesterday.
Oh. Okay.
No. You're right. Might be dangerous.
Gotta reach over and just sort of very gingerly just put a hand on his shoulder, but just very the most tentative pat ever. I just be like,
You feel it tense.
We'll find some food for your lady. We will. But this is not it.
I'll go back up on deck as I wake up in the morning.
Okay. You go up on deck. And you see as you making your way up onto the deck. You know, the seasickness has kind of worn off as you got used to it. You spent the night here, and you see The ship is currently in the grasp of a bunch of tentacles, and there's a kraken just floating alongside the ship with Lianuwen like kicking her feet, like sitting on top of it.
I
Just chilling.
look at this. Nope. And I turn around and I hit my head going, and you just hear me going, stupid fog, as I go back down. My brain will not allow that to be a thing.
Got it. What about the rest of you? What are the Samriel and what are you getting up to?
I'm going to be chatting with the captain.
Yeah.
So, is that a common occurrence? Has that happened before? Should we have been warned?
The fog or the kraken?
I feel like either, if you knew of them, may have been noteworthy, yes.
I never dealt with the fear fog before. That was different. Not sure what that was. Might have consequences later. Who knows? The kraken is kind of a normal thing. You know, you always got to kind of be ready to run from it. Those types of things. But it becoming our friend, that's new. Honestly, that's pretty. And he's like literally like he's not even at the wheel. He's just like sitting on a chair up there. And he's like that's new because he doesn't need to because it's on autopilot right now.
He's got like an aluminum foil fold open.
Literally.
He's tanning himself.
How much longer to our destination, do you assume?
Well, I mean, at the pace we're going, we'll get there by this evening. Because,
Fantastic.
you know, we're being pulled by a kraken.
Will the depth of the water allow us to get all the way there, or?
I mean, the thing will probably, like, let us go and, you know, when we get close to it.
Yep, very
But,
good.
you know, these things have been known to get on land every once in a while, so.
Oh, we probably don't want that.
No, it won't be. It probably at this point even won't be a warm welcoming as we get into the bay. Once they see this, it's good. It will probably going to be in a little bit of trouble, but yeah, we'll talk our way out of it.
Very good.
We'll be fine. Hold on 1 second. I'm answering a question.
Sorry. I'm trying to scheme.
Schemes.
Well, while that happens, I'll just sort of Cerix.
Yeah, Cerix, what are you getting up to?
He'll kind of gather those of the group around that he can. He's not sure if he can get Lianuwen's attention, and she seems deep in conversation. But maybe while they're eating or something, he's just gonna be like, "What? Look, we fled the island, and that's great, and we're riding a kraken, and that's phenomenal. When we get to Aquaria, what do you reckon the odds are that we are also wanted there? Like, how quick is the Archmage going to be able to spread the word? Because they're magic, right? Like, they could have got well ahead of us here. Do we need to play it safe on the way in?
Do we? Question for the DM: do we know anything about, like? Is it like? Groth probably wouldn't know and or care, but just for the sake of things, would anyone else know whether if the justice system is unilateral across all the islands, or is it like different law districts where there might be someone wanted in one island, not necessarily in the other? Or like is it like a universal thing where if one person, if there's a bounty, it's across all the islands?
Anybody can make me a history check.
I refuse.
Okay.
You don't want me doing it.
Okay.
Oh god.
17.
Yeah, go with that one.
Where's our big brain boys? Come on, guys.
I've got
What's all the
+9
books
and I
for
got
you?
10.
I'm down in the boat. What's outside doesn't exist.
Cerix, what did you roll? What did you roll, Cerix?
17.
17. Cerix, you would know that each island is governed under its own body. So each island has its own government and its own, basically, like, justice system. So if you're wanted on one island, it doesn't mean you're wanted on all 4. So you could be good.
Do I know anything about Aquaria's justice system? Like,
It's loose. It's a loose.
Hell yeah.
Justice.
It is the governing council is a council of ship captains. Ship captains. Some straight-laced, some not so much.
Jack Sparrow's running this place.
just out of interest, do I happen to know maybe one of these ship captains?
Yeah, I would say so. Let me pull one up. You would know. Roll me a D4.
4.
You would know Admiral Maris Stormbreaker.
So cool.
Admiral Maris Stormbreaker. He is a Goliath captain, and he is probably one of the more relaxed of the council members, of the captains. He commands the largest number of ships, and you would know him fairly well.
Okay.
I bet he's super hot.
Yep. Yep.
I will relay the idea that we might be able to get away with it. Like, we might be able to land and not be immediately arrested here. There's, like, I've spent a bit of time on Aquaria, and the bounty probably hasn't carried over, and even if it has, we might be able to talk our way out of it there. Things are a bit different.
You know, the way things work on these other islands, it's a lot simpler on Pyros. Usually someone tries to kill someone else, they just settle it. Whoever's dead by the end of it is the one that was right.
Yeah.
Simpler that way.
What's bugging me is that Elowen fully had a chance to do that. Like, we were, several of us were out already. But that would've been
I'm not
simple.
part of this conversation, right?
No, you're
I'm
there.
talking with.
You're on the deck.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, he definitely gave us a opportunity. However, his actions are questionable, to say the least. I've known him many years, as is Alisand. I find his actions impossible to comprehend at this moment. Perhaps they will reveal themselves later. It's not in his character at all.
Well,
Unless you didn't know the guy this whole time. What he is really about.
I would only accept that with a heavy heart. I feel I've known him a good 100 years now. It's a hard pill to swallow.
wait, just how old are you?
Somewhere around the 500 mark. I lost count.
500 years.
I spent a lot of
You
time in the astral planes. Time moves differently there, and therefore, who knows at this point?
Guess you're gotten slow in your old age.
Well, You're a heavy fish to catch.
That is absolutely bonk. But how do you remember anything? How is your head not just so full of stuff that's happened that it's all gone?
Well, this is why I meditate. I clear my mind of distractions and any thoughts that may cloud my mind, and the information flows like a gentle brook.
I can't even remember what I had for breakfast sometimes.
Perhaps I should teach you. Maybe you'll find some guidance in the practice.
Cool. Yeah, I am happy to just like try and learn to meditate for a little bit.
Okay.
Let the others do some stuff.
Lianuwen, anything specific you're doing on the Kraken? Or are you still just chatting it up?
Now I'm trying to speak the Kraken's language. Is it working?
Right,
Or am I just making noises at it?
Make me a nature check.
Okay. 16.
You think you're kind of getting it? Like, it's very basic. It's very basic. You might have swore at it once. You're not sure. You might have said like a very offensive term in Kraken.
Oh
I'm not
my
quite
god!
sure. But you're it seems like you're having a conversation.
Okay.
And then you hear it go, "Ooh," and you see like a tentacle kind of point as you see a fleet of ships coming out from the island,
Uh-oh.
beginning to kind of line up as the Kraken is, the Kraken sailing towards the island.
Has generated a response.
And you see like a fleet of galleons begin to basically like line up in defense of the island.
Which I'm hoping means stop.
And the Kraken ceases moving, and you all in the boat kind of as the Kraken stops moving.
I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I fail.
Yeah, you fall over.
Yeah.
Fuck!
And the Kraken kind of like takes its tentacle and like wraps it around you, Lianuwen, and goes to put you back on the boat.
Thank you. I'm gonna go
Eh.
woo as I'm saying bye.
And then it kind of like winds up a little bit, and then rockets the boat out of its tentacles and like kind of skips you as it turns to basically like go back under the water. As you guys are all on the boat are like as this boat is skipping towards this fleet, and the boats all in the fleet like try to scuttle out of the way as your boat just sails through them.
This
Towards
is fucking weird.
And you basically anybody want to help the captain with the anchor to try to get the anchor down to Tokyo drift this thing to the island? All right, Cerix is gonna help.
I'll do it.
Groth is gonna help. Both of you
Yeah.
make athletics checks at advantage. Everybody else make dex saves to hold on.
Okay.
No.
Oh no. Okay, good. It was a 7. I thought it was a 1. 10.
10. Okay.
21.
21.
23.
23.
I got a
Cerix?
17.
17.
Let's see.
Alisand.
13.
13. Y'all drop the anchor and it hits the bottom of the ocean and the boat just kind of like Tokyo drifts. Like you've been in this place before. Yeah. Running in the 90s starts playing. As the group of you grab onto the wheel, the rest of you hold on as the boat just perfectly drifts into dock. Definitely things are damaged. Definitely things are broken. But you made it to Aquaria. Everyone on the dock is just like open mouth staring at you guys as you have now landed, making quite the splash.
Ah! Sorry.
I turn and punch Cerix really hard in the arm.
What?
All right, you
That
punch
was
Cerix
fucking
on the
I'm sure I deserve that. Oh, okay, yeah, now fair.
arm.
Whatever you did really pissed me off. Didn't know why.
I have that effect on people.
So much for keeping a low profile.
I'll come up from below decks. Ah, we're here.
And the captain's like, well, you guys are here. Welcome to Aquaria. Enjoy your journey.
Thanks, Phelan. That was one of the best journeys I have ever been on, so I really appreciate it. I will,
I'm glad we could provide that service for you. I need to go find someone to fix my ship. It's got water wall lines in it. It's been kind of crunched by the Kraken a little bit, and then was skipped across the water, like a stone.
I'm gonna walk over to him and like take off my coin purse, which has like just 2 gold in it, and and just like put it in his hand and just be like.
So you all are on Aquaria now. What do you do?
I turn to Lass, to Lianuwen, say, have any good conversations with it?
Yeah, I learned that tuna is the best fish out there, but apparently people taste much better.
Debatable.
I don't want to inquire more on that.
Groth walks away.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, other than the fear fog, I don't see what the big deal is about sea travel.
I quite enjoyed it. I was not liking the boat journey more than the land journey for like the first half. Second half blew me away.
It's
So-
your positive outlook that does it.
So, DM, what does this place look like comparatively to Celestia as we arrive? Give us the mental tour.
Ooh.
So, by
Theater
comparison,
of the
to-
mind.
it is night and day. As Celestia was these like beautiful, ordered city with marble archways and beautiful buildings and construction, all these types of things. Aquaria is, you're immediately like the dock. There's like a beautiful white sandy beach with palm trees. There's a shack for drinks, and it looks like there's a shack for weapons and things and stuff you can buy like right on the dock already. And the dock leads into this kind of like wooden path that leads along the sands into the kind of more center of the island, where you see more of these kind of ramshackled buildings built out of old boats, buildings built out of old airships, like whatever they could find. It looks like they've constructed a town out of. You see there is like several different buildings that are made out of this one hull of this galleon. There are all basically manner of buildings that have just kind of been slapped together, and there are boats after boats after boats all around it in this cove where you all were skipped and landed. And you see there's a bit of a crowd beginning to gather at the end of the dock as you all were skipped in by a kraken.
Hey, Spooky. I heard that this place has welcome booze. Is that true? Did they give you a little coconut or something when you get on shore for the first time?
Ooh, a coconut.
I'm pretty sure we could swing that after that entrance we just made.
I'll let you do the talking then. Hey.
Right. Everyone ready to disembark?
I'm excited to be back on dry land, yes.
Yeah, it's not that dry.
But it is firm, yes? Not like
In
the...
places.
Well... I'm ready for the coconut.
Let's see what we can do.
So as do all of you get off the boat and begin to walk into the island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As the group of you get off the boat and begin to walk into Aquaria, ready for whatever happens next, the camera begins to pull back. And the camera pulls back and back and back and back and back across the sea, back to Celestia. Into the Archmage's office. And we see him looking at the book that he basically made you exchange your lives for. And we see a dark-robed figure enter the room. And he goes, "Do you really think it was wise to let them go?" And we see the Archmage thumbing over the last page of the book. And he goes, "Yes, as they're going to do our work for us." As the camera then pans from his face to the book. And the passage reads that once the 4 shards are brought together, the 5th will be released. And he closes the book. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh,
Brutal. Son of a bitch.
I need a table to flip.
Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 4.
Thank you.
Shattered Shard. What a wild episode this was.
It was so much fun, man. Thank you.
I thought you two were going to die.
Yeah, I did as well.
That animal friendship saved you. That
It
animal
really
friendship
did.
saved
That was clutch.
you were gonna be swallowed whole and had to make 2 characters.
I can't believe that worked on something so massive.
It failed, it's safe. I rolled for it. It failed, it's
Oh
safe.
my gosh.
Awesome.
I have been Alec the Bardd, your
good.
game master. I'll popcorn it off to Rachel. Why don't you do your thing?
Sup, guys? If you didn't know, I'm Rachel Messer. This is my stream. You guys can drop a follow so that you are aware of when we pick up with episode 5 next week. You can also put ! Discord, and here's why you should do that. Tomorrow, episode 1 of this campaign is going live on YouTube. So if you're new here and you want to catch up on who everybody is, our characters, the journey so far, make sure to join Discord so that you can catch up on that. Let's popcorn over. We'll do quick outros because I know we've got everybody's social medias on screen. Boat Buddy!
Hey, I'm David. I'm Blumineck. I shoot arrows, swing on poles, and occasionally wear dresses. But usually the first 2. You can find me on the internet. I'm there. All right. Yeah. Over to Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris Humick, the Vocal Butcher. You can find me as the Vocal Butcher everywhere online. I do vocal things and bullshit. Oliver.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Oliver Koppert, voice actor, comic book creator. And I guess Instagram is the best place to follow me. I'll pass it over to Chalmers.
Hey, I'm Brook Chalmers, voice actor, voice director. And like what they said, you can find me on the interwebs. Mostly Brook Chalmers VO or Super Nintendo Chalmers. You can look me up that way too. Seymour!
It was like, hey, you can find me anywhere on the internet. Super Nintendo Chalmers. What are you gonna do about it?
What you do?
Had that kind of.
Forget about it.
What are you gonna do?
Guys, if you have any cool memes, any fan art, anything like that, please send it to us. We'd love to see it. Until then, we'll see you guys all next week. Bye, guys!
Thank you guys.
One more
Bye.
pun, quick!
Oh.
No!
She had a photographic memory, but never developed it.
Ah!
46.
No.